It's a wonderful investment in Lanseria Airport, and you're right, it's gone through a major shock. You know, COVID-19 is the single biggest shock that the aviation sector has experienced since World War II. So airports around the world saw a drop in traffic, airlines parking their airplanes. There was no flying taking place, apart from perhaps repatriating flights and the transport of PPE into the different countries. At Lanseria, it was a completely different story. You know, we were shut down completely. We couldn't even do any repatriation flights, let alone bring in cargo flights. So we had absolutely no income coming through to the airport. And remember, as an airport, we're also a landlord. So we've got other tenants inside there, and they're experiencing exactly the same as we were experiencing. So it obviously meant that we had to do something, and we had to reconfigure and relook at the whole investment. And I must say that Harith and with our other partners have acted as the responsible shareholder. You know, not only did we show support for the airport, and we believe in its longevity, if I can put it that way, particularly from a local and from a regional perspective. We certainly do believe in it, and we certainly also believe in the management of the airport. And so we've provided our support, and our support was obviously meant that we'd have to kick in some cash, and as shareholders we've done that. And it's been a long, hard slog, and especially if you think about it, that you'd have expected potentially that the government would have come to the party, but they haven't come to the party, and understandably so, because we've got a whole host of other issues that the government has to tackle. But nevertheless, it's been hard on the airport, and as a consequence of the, you know, when you look at the future capital expenditures, those have had to be reviewed, reprioritized, rescheduled, and the like, and maybe even some of them may well actually be cancelled. But if you think about what does the future hold, well, it's generally accepted that the airline business will only return, or aviation sector, if I can put it that way, will only return within the next 3 years to what it was pre-COVID-19 levels. And so it's going to take time for it to grow, but the kicker for Lanseria is that it's generally also accepted that local destination, local flying is what will spur the recovery. And so at Lanseria, we've begun to see, for example, that FlySafe has started off with its schedules. It's now increasing its schedules. We've now had Kalula come back into the market, and hopefully that trend is going to continue and grow with Lanseria.